In the previous video, we have rotated our start and end position to meet the direction our road lead. Now we are going to take care of rotating road and placing corners where there need to be a corner. So let's go back to our script called Map Visualizer, and we are going to go to the space where we create our road. And here, again, we are going to call if data.path.count is greater than 0, we are going to calculate the previous direction equals get direction of previous cell, which we already have, position and data, and we will need to calculate the next direction, which will be get direction of next cell. And we are going to pass to it also the position and the data. We do not have this method, so Alt-Enter and generate it. Let's slide down. And here we are going to check int index. We are going to find the index equals data path find index. And again, a such as a equals the position. So we want to find the index of our position, and var next cell position equals data path, and we are going to search for index plus 1. Great. And we could apply a check if index is greater than index plus 1. And we are going to return again get direction from vectors, and we are going to pass the next cell position, so the position to go to from our position. And that's basically it. Now we are pretty certain that it exists because the last index have type the exit position. So the last piece of our path will get the position of our exit position. So let's slide up to where we have called this method. So this is here. And we need to check now the results. So what we want to check is if our previous direction is direction.up and our next direction is equal to direction.right. So we are testing for the corners, or previous direction is equal the opposite direction dot right, and our next direction is up. So in this case, we know that we have a corner that points up and to the right. So let's call create index. Actually, we can copy this statement, paste it here, create indicator, road straight, but we need to rotate it, and this will be not road straight, this will be road corner, road tile corner. Let's go back to Unity to quickly see how our corner is rotated by default. So let's go to Models Road, and we can find the tile corner, and we can see that by default it points to the left and upwards. So by default we can rotate it by 90 degrees to make it point up and to the right. And that's what we are going to do. So let's go back to code. Okay, so we know that we need to pass quaternion.Euler 0, 90, 0 and close brackets. We are going to call else if, and basically what we can do is we can copy this whole statement, but we need to be very cautious to change the directions accordingly. So next corner can be rotated right and down. So right and down. We are going clockwise. So right and down, or down and right. And in this case, we are going to rotate it by 180 degrees. We can copy this whole statement, paste it down, and next position could be down and left. So instead of here, we are going to check if this is down and left or left and down. Okay. And in this case, we are going to rotate it by minus 90 degrees. And again, we need to paste the same thing here. And we need to check if this is pointing left and up or up and left. And in this case, we do not need to rotate our prefab. Now we have two checks because we can start from bottom or from top, from left or from right. So we need two checks because either we are going in one direction or the other. So what is left is, again, else if statement. And what we need to check is right, left, and left, right. Right, left, and left, right. So this will mean that we will need to rotate our road by 90 degrees, our straight road. So we need to check the prefab to be road straight. And in any other case, so else, we are going to create our straight road without rotating it. And basically, that's it. So let's go back to Unity, wait for the scripts to compile, and let's try it out. And we can see our road looks magnificent. So let's play around with those settings, up and down, generate, and we can see that we have a really nice looking path. In the next video, we are going to implement the animation for our map that I have shown in the preview video for this tutorial.